In a new era in the coronavirus pandemic here in New York, all state-mandated restrictions are now lifted.
It comes after a major milestone, a 70% vaccination rate. Now, it led to celebrations across the state. CBS News' John Diaz is live from downtown Brooklyn this morning with more. John?
Yeah, good morning, both of you. Well, spirits have been lifted after the lifting of these restrictions. It is a benchmark many people thought would take a lot longer to achieve. It was a celebration for the record books. Fireworks illuminated the sky over 10 locations statewide, including the New York Harbor last night, reawakening the city that never sleeps from a long nap. And in Nyack, many watched and thought of everything New York faced since the pandemic began more than a year ago.
A lot of people I knew are gone, so that's one of the things I really reflect on. The people that aren't here to see what's going on now.
It was a brutal year for everyone. I think that New York handled it really terrifically. I think people stepped up.
70% of New Yorkers now have at least one dose of the vaccine, reminding us the state that once had the highest rate of infection now has the lowest in the country. Governor Cuomo was beaming over hitting the benchmark.
It is the national goal, and we hit it ahead of schedule.
Capacity restrictions, social distancing, cleaning, and disinfecting rules are now optional for retail, food services, offices, gyms, and salons.
Give yourself a round of applause.
But the kudos comes with caution in some communities in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, and Washington Heights, where vaccination rates still fall well below the goal.
I also think we have more work to do in some neighborhoods.
The mayor says this city will keep working to get shots to people in those places. And as many celebrate a sense of relief.
It's a little bit scary, but it's also really exciting.
It feels so surreal.
It's been a really long and sad year, but glad that we're back.
Others admit it will still take some time to ease back into their pre-COVID comfort.
I don't think after the past year and a half we had that anything's actually going to be normal again.
Now, New York is the 14th state to reach this milestone, and a reminder this morning, as per CDC guidelines, it is still required to wear a mask in healthcare settings as well as mass transit and in schools. We're live this morning from downtown Brooklyn. John D.
Commercial districts around Los Angeles, customers can now enjoy social lives without the mandatory restrictions they've lived with for nearly a year and a half.
Over the past 1 month, I've noticed the energy picking up. People are going out again. I see people walking on the streets. But it's refreshing now to not have to wear a mask anymore.
I'm happy that so many people have been vaccinated, and it just seems like the energy in California is ready to return to normal.
At restaurants that are free to run at full capacity, most staff still wear masks. Their bosses continue to wrestle with the comfort level of employees, including some who aren't vaccinated.
Thank you.
En cuisine, ils veulent le garder. Ils sont en contact avec la nourriture. Je pense que ça les met à l'aise de le garder pour l'instant. Et puis à l'avant, ils ont envie de l'enlever. Donc c'est le premier jour, c'est les premières heures. Donc moi, je suis le seul pour l'instant à l'avoir enlevé.
Catherine Lundeen, the owner of a local gift shop, is trying to assess the comfort level of her customers.
I think we just want to be a little bit cautious, and we want to make sure our customers are comfortable. So if we're going to put signs up that say that we're all fully vaccinated, but I just need to get the customers read if they feel comfortable yet or not without a mask.
Many shop owners have kept their masking signs, but some customers are testing limits.
If we can go into stores without wearing the masks, then I'm going to do it. I feel safe, I feel healthy.
Here in California, where more than 70% of people have received at least one dose of the vaccine, authorities say there's no going back. But it's going to take time before some people feel safe enough to take off their masks.
All right, Shalom. Call Haloyim, La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the men that I learned this truth from, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barakatham, to the hopefully elect, man. And just played just a pair of examples, man. People celebrating the fact that, that these restrictions and things of that nature they've lifted these restrictions and whatnot, and basically people are getting a taste of so-called, their freedoms back and whatnot. All right. Here it is. People are cheering, throwing parties, throwing up fireworks, so on and so forth. Right. Go ahead and get right into it, man. All right. Because these people have no idea that basically, man, Esau, he's dangling your freedoms in front of you. All right, because here it is, man. They're talking about this new variant. All right, this Delta variant. I think they're calling it the Delta variant, that's spreading. All right, in other places like India, the UK. All right, and other places that have slowly but surely started reopening their their societies back up. All right, and some places, because of this new variant, like I said, they opened up but went right back on shutdown. All right, and some places, man, they're extending these lockdowns again, because again, man, Esau, man, they're playing on the minds of these people, and the same thing's going to happen here in America, man, because again, with this new variant that's supposedly spreading, I think they said that it was more contagious than the Crown Royale virus. All right, but it's already here. There's this this new variant is already here. So what do you think is going to happen, man? But you see these people, because they're blinded. All right, their mind is clouded. All right, yeah, man. Before I get that in Thessalonians, since I already had this up here, I'm gonna read this in Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 25. All right, it says, "Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none." All right, because again, these people, man, they're in that spirit of peace and safety, which I'm going to get it. All right, so when shit hits the ceiling, when shit hits the fan on a dime, all right, in an instant, all right, because again, believe it or not, man, hey, like I said, Esau, he's opening this place up just to shut it back down. And again, because they're playing on the minds of you people, man. All right, and nevertheless, the men of the Lord, over 30 plus years, man, telling you people, the playbook. All right, been telling you what's going to, what's getting ready to happen. All right, and that's why I'm gonna read this. Continue on in verse 26. It says, "Mischief or Salakia." I don't. This isn't actually what I wanted. Or is it up some more? Let me. No, Salakia. This isn't what I wanted. But the fact still remains. When I read verse 25, people are going to be seeking peace. All right, and we're not in the time of peace. Yeah, how about Shmuel Shah's getting ready to fuck this place up? All right. But this is what I want to hear in Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 21. It says, "And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth?" All right, because one thing, man, people, man, like I said, this word has been going out for a long time. All right, and pretty much because things haven't happened yesterday, sooner than people perceived. All right, people have shrugged this time off. They shrugged it off like it ain't going to happen, or at least not in this lifetime. All right. So reading on in verse 23 says, "Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision," because we're living in the time of prophecy. All right. Just last year alone was a very prophetic year, and even up to this point now, in the year 2021, midway through 2021, according to Esau's, his calendar, because technically the new year started, the new year starts around the Passover. All right, but even I'm halfway through the so-called year of 2021, a lot of things, prophecy, man, is a lot of things are going on. All right, because again, we're in the time of prophecy, and the Lord said in the book of Habakkuk that he's not going to basically he's not going to hold back anymore. All right, we're living in the times where these things are going to start coming to pass. All right, that's why at the latter part it says the days are at hand and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall no more be prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord powers. So you see, hey, we're in those times, man. Hey, the Lord is not going to, very soon, man, the Lord's going to start acting. All right, because for a long time, these people, they have not, like I said, they shrugged these things off because it happened sooner than what people perceived. All right, so people said, the hell with you, how about Shemel Shai? I'm going to do what I want. All right, because y'all been saying that same stuff for so long, talking about the end of the world, so on and so forth, and we're still here, man. It's like it's business as usual. All right, this is the mindset of these people. All right, but I'm gonna read verse 26. Because again, the Lord he's very repetitive. When it comes to a lot of things, he's very repetitive, man. Because when this time comes, no one's gonna be able to use the excuse, I didn't know. No one is gonna be able to use that excuse. Verse 26, it says, again, the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Because again, people are in that day. They don't see things happening when actually so much is happening. But like I said, these people, they're blinded. All right, and even more so now because like the clips that I played, things are opening back up. I believe there's only a few states, if I'm not mistaken, that still on pretty much on lockdown and restrictions and whatnot. But for the most part, a lot of states, man, they're easing up, they're opening back up. All right. So with that being said, people are definitely in that spirit of, hey man, shit, things is opening back up. Here it is, they're talking about another stimulus check, man. Hey man, fuck it, we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna continue to do what we've been doing, man, which is living a life of wickedness and sin. All right, because like I said, hey man, talking about the mindset of these people, this mindset that they're in, y'all been saying the same stuff for so long, man. All right, nothing's happening. All right, I'm gonna read the latter part again. It says, and prophesieth of the times that are far off. So like I was saying, all right, yeah, man, when it comes to the second coming of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man, that's gonna happen a long ways from here, man. That's gonna take place long after we're here, man. So we're just gonna do what we want, man. We're just gonna live it up. All right, this is what the mindset these people, and again, they have no idea, man, that Yahushua is getting ready to make his second return very soon. All right. But reading verse 28, it says, therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power. So again, because again, the Lord is repetitive. All right. The Lord's always pretty much repeating himself to give people that time to get themselves together. All right. But like it read up, this rebellious house talking about Israel, man, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You're not going to take advantage of the opportunity that Yahweh Shemel Shai has given us. All right. Because the fact that the Lord is repetitive and he doesn't bring destruction, like that. All right. That's mercy. The Lord is giving us time to get ourselves together, because, hey, when the Lord brings that destruction, that's it, man. It's a wrap. All right. And when it comes, like I said, no one's going to be able to use that excuse. I didn't know. I didn't have time, but I'm going to get this first in 2 Peter chapter 2, starting at verse 5. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 5, it says, and spare not the old world, but save Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, because Noah was a prophet. All right. And For a long time, Noah was out there prophesying. You know, he was trying to warn the people that, hey, man, get yourselves, the same thing that the men of the Lord are trying to do today. You know, Noah was out there trying to tell them people that, hey, the Most High is getting ready to jack this place up. Get yourselves right, man. Get your house in order. All right, because, hey, the Lord's he's getting ready to bring judgment. But just like today, what you see going on today, you know, they were doing it back then, man. All right. You know, people said, the hell with that, man. You know, I'm sure they called Noah all type of crazy and all type of names and all type of stuff, man. All right. Just like the men of the Lord today, you know, because again, Noah was a prophet. All right. He was a preacher of righteousness, you know, but it says, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. And, so yeah, that was it on that. Just wanted to get the fact that, again, you know, Noah, he was a preacher of righteousness. All right. And, get that in, Matthew, where it talks about, where it compares these times that we're in now to the time, during Noah. All right. Because what were they doing during the time of Noah? When Noah was, you know, making an ark and prophesying. All right. What were those people doing? Get this in Matthew 24 and verse 36. It says, but the day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. And this day is talking about the day that all hell breaks loose. And even more so, the second coming of Yahushua. But before that, all hell is going to break loose out here. And, you know, we don't know when these things are going to happen, man. Because like I said, man, hey, when it comes, it's going to come like that. And it's going to come in an instant. All right. So this is why, like the saying goes, man, if you stay ready, you don't have to be ready. All right. Verse 37, it says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. Because just like that, during the time of Noah, all right, out of nowhere, what happened, man? Once Noah got in that ark, it started raining. All right, which is something that, you know, before that time, it was an unprecedented event. You know, Noah was trying to tell them that, hey, man, it's going to rain, man. The Lord's going to bring a flood. All right, and that's because that's something that they had never seen before. You know, rain. You know, like what the hell is this guy talking about? All right, it's going to rain. Man, get out of here, man. You lost your mind, Noah. You know, the same thing we're doing today, man. We're telling people that, hey, the Lord's gonna bring, he's gonna make it rain this time, but with nuclear fire, man. You know, and again, just like during the time of Noah, all right, you know, because again, that was an unprecedented event. Hey, this is gonna far outdo that. Talking about those ICBM missiles, when it rains down missiles, man. You know, because people, they don't believe ICBM, they don't believe in nuclear warfare in the Bible. All right, but that's at the end of thing. That's the end all be all. But you see, again, before that, all hell's gonna be breaking loose, man. All right, there's gonna be all type of tribulation going on out here, which again, people they can't see it because they don't have that vision. All right, so again, trying to tell our people that, hey, man, the Lord's getting ready to bring destruction. Get yourselves right, man. Get yourselves together. You know, but again, because things are opening back up, all right, people are being rocked back to sleep, man. But reading on, and I read verse 37 again. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So you see, people were going about their normal lives, partying, bullshitting, all right, just living a life of sin, all right, until the Lord brought judgment. All right, verse 39, it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So you see, all right, just like in the days of Noah, man, no one took the prophet serious, just like they don't take the prophet serious today. All right, you know, people talking shit, throwing parties, celebrations. All right. And the whole time, man, they have no idea that the Lord's getting ready to jack this place up, man. All right. The Lord's getting ready to jack this place up. Big time. But I'm gonna get this in matter of fact, let me read this in Job chapter 22 and verse 15. It says, "Hast thou marked the old way which wicked men have trodden, which were cut down out of time, whose foundation was overthrown with a flood." So you see, all right, because Salakia, what people got to understand is, if the Lord destroyed the earth thousands of years ago with the flood, all right, how much more now? Because the earth was wicked, it was wicked all those years ago, all right. How much more wicked is this place today? So you see, this is what people they don't understand, man. This place has reached an all-time high in wickedness. So what do you think the Lord is going to do to this place? All right, He's going to overthrow it with fire, because of course the Lord promised that He wouldn't destroy the earth again with water, but this time He's going to cleanse it with fire. And this is what this place is being ripened for. Yahweh Shemel Shai is setting these people up. All right, and they have no idea. They have no idea. All right, they're really not going to take the prophets serious now. All right, they're really not going to take heed to the warnings now. All right, because of this facade that things are going to get better, man. Things are opening back up, man. Throwing fireworks and cookouts and stuff, man. But hey, man, when destruction comes suddenly, you can't say you weren't told, man. No one can say they weren't warned. But I'm going to read this in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety," all right, which again, this is what the spirit, this is the spirit that people are in right now. States are opening back up, restrictions being lifted. You don't have to wear this freaking mask. People think it's all good, man. All right, people think themselves to be in good case. They think this is it. They're celebrating, because they got the whatever the percentage for the the what rate. All right, I think it's like 70%, if I'm not mistaken. They accomplished that. So people think they're winning right now, man. It's the point. People think they did it. They're beating this virus. All right, and they think they got a W right now, but again, these people, man, they're deceived. All right, they think themselves to be in peace and safety, but reading on, it says, "Then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So you see, all right, because again, when the Lord brings destruction, man, when things happen, it's going to happen out of nowhere. All right, and people are going to be confused. All right, people are going to be bugging out, because again, here it is, man. The things are opening back up. What happened, man? I thought we beat this. I thought we did it. I thought this was in the past. I thought this was behind us. What happened? But nah, man. People are going to be left in a state of confusion. All right. Just bugging the hell out, man. Because again, when this thing comes, man, it's going to rush in. All right. That's sudden destruction, and no one's going to be able to escape, man. Just like a woman. All right. When out of nowhere, man, a woman that's pregnant, out of nowhere, her water breaks. All right. No warning signs or anything. It's just whatever she's doing, in the middle of whatever she's doing, man, her water just breaks. All right, just comes out of nowhere. This is how the day of Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to catch you people, man. It's just going to come out of nowhere. And when this destruction comes, no one's going to be able to save you. There's no escape unless you have the hedge of protection from Yahweh Shemel Shai. Because that's going to be the only thing. That's going to be the only thing, man. Because it's going to get so bad out here, man. That's all we're going to have. That hedge. But yeah, man. Hey, And in times like these, man, it's not a time to be discouraged when you see things opening back up. All right, you know, if anything, when you see stuff like this happen, things opening back up, society opening back up, restrictions being lifted, so on and so forth. When you see stuff like this, your antenna should go up. All right, like what are these devils plotting now, man? What's Esau getting ready to do? Because like I said, man, there's a lot of things going on right now, man. Israel, all right, the state of Israeli, they just launched rockets. I think it was rockets. But basically they just fired at I think it was Gaza again or Palestine or whatever. All right, you know, and like I said, with this new variant that's looming, all right, because it's already here in the States. You know, it's already here in the States. So like I said, man, a lot of things are going on right now, you know. And like I said, you know, you see stuff like this, things are opening back up, society's opening back up. This isn't the time to, you know, lose faith or anything like that, man. You should your antennas should go up. Like what's Esau got playing out, and what's Esau getting ready to do? Because that's how Esau operates, and really that's how Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's the Lord operating. All right, that's Yahweh Shemel Shai. Like I said, setting these people up. You know. But yeah, man. Just wanted to touch on this, man. All right. You know, Yahweh Shemel Shai setting this place up for the ultimate okie doke. And these people are in for a hell of a rude awakening, you know. So with that, we give all credit to Yahweh Shemel Shai. Double honors to the apostles and others of great millstone. Yahweh Shemel Shai, Barakatham, to the hopeful elect. Until next time, those well, I say shalom.